He comes from a lineage of great sages, yogis, and saints from India. He began his spiritual journey at the age of 7 and was fully realized by the age of 14. During this time, he delved into different practices and acquired mastery over Tantra, Mantra, Yantra, Aghori practices, and Yaksha sadhana. He was a siddha and many masters, saints, and sages used to visit him in solitude to gain wisdom and guidance from him since the tender age. Although he has been helping humanity since childhood, he never disclosed this part of him to the world, and only the advanced yogis and masters were aware of his divine presence. Only in the last 2 years he chose few people from the world and started guiding them in their spiritual paths, and those who have been closely associated with him have witnessed many miracles in his presence. Despite being a family person, he is a yogi and intends to help people entangled in this world achieve Jivan Mukti, liberation while being alive. He is truly in the world but not of the world, and if you really want to understand him, look him beyond his physical appearance and just sit with him and you will never be the same again. In his presence you will transcend your body and mind and experience the state of Sat, absolute truth, Chit, pure consciousness, Ananda, eternal bliss. Let us fold our hands in front of his divinity and with a heart filled with gratitude and love welcome our spiritual guru, the realized soul, and our enlightened master, Guru Minash Mishra.
Hello, everyone. Today's Sanchalak would be Chidvilas. I'm going to unmute.
Namaskaram everyone. Hope my voice is clear. Yes.
Yes.
So first, let's start with the Nahada Om, and then let's talk about what Mahadev has done for me and how I came to meet these amazing people. And then let's go for the Bhairav Jaap and let's just dive into his energy today. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. So, I have actually met a lot of gurus in my life, but then the transformation that Mahadev has given me is absolutely tremendous. And I would just love to thank Sandhya ji for introducing me to this group. And I would thank my parents to let me be in this path and do what I'm doing. And I would love to thank everyone in this group for being so loving and being also a guide for me. And thanks to Mahadev for this opportunity. So it's amazing how our Mahadev is very different from all the gurus that are there out there, because the way he tells things is very connecting to us. It's like very distinct. Eh, Other gurus are most of the times tilted towards just doing the right sadhana or just making the person live the way the guru wants them to be. But our Mahadev is such kind of person who wants people to live their life full-fledgedly the way they want to live, and yet be connected to the source that he has come from, or the true self that he is, being connected to the true self. It's amazing how sometimes Mahadev just makes such a small things the greatest lessons of the life. So there was this one time wherein I used to not really understand, when I used to see certain people that they have they have tremendous energy in them, they have greatest potential to become the very to be in a very high position of their spiritual journey, but then they generally do not be in that position how their energies are, how they really are. I used to have this doubt and all. So there was this one day wherein we were in Varanasi, and then we were standing right outside the Vishwanath temple in the queue. So there he just uh, started to say, would the lizard which is crawling on the wall ever know where it really is? I was like, maybe or may not be. Mostly may not be. So he's like, it is the same with the people who are around the people who has gone beyond the perception. Then I was in a little awe, and then I had this strange doubt wherein I asked Mahadev, would the stone which is in the form of Vishwanath in the temple would ever know what it really is? He said, no, because the stone doesn't have that consciousness, isn't still in that consciousness wherein it would know that what it really is. Then I correlated to the people who are there around. Then I realized that it's just a step away that they accept that they truly are that divine. They truly have that potential in them. They are already in that position. It's just that ignorance which makes them feel that no, I have to do more, I have to do this, I have to do that. It's just a step away to accept that they are truly that. And when I really think about it, as I said in the Q&A session, I just feel everyone in this existence is already in that position. It's just that what they have covered up, accumulating the memories, accumulating the karma, accumulating the thoughts which they really were not. It's just what they have collected from around. It's just what they have thought. And how amazing it would be if they were to just be who they really are. So it's just the work of the great people to just make them around them to realize that who they really are already and who they are to be. And it's just amazing how Mahadev has broken a lot of stereotypes about how we think gurus really are. Generally, when I tell to my people around me that my guru is like that, my guru is like this, he does that, he does this, they generally typically think of that guru who wears all those malas, all those red robes, orange robes in an ashram or having an ashram, and then is just doing their one thing. But then when I say that no, my guru is never like that. He wears anything that he wants. He does anything that he wants to. And he just does whatever he feels like doing. Then they're like, oh, and then it takes a little time for them to really understand what's going on. And till that time where I tell them, ki, no, like the so called spirituality is not really the way you think it is. It's very open. It's spirituality is just tilted towards what freedom is. People think they are binding themselves by doing these sadhanas, meditational practices, or yoga sometimes. But then it's just wonderful the day when they realize that no, it's just it how it is supposed to be in the first place. It's just that what they have accumulated around and they were doing something wrong. And then when they come here after for a few days, it's a little uncomfortable for them. They feel like they are wasting their time. They don't know if they're really being in their path or really going towards what they really want to be. Because that's what they are generally used to. It after a little bit of time they really understand the fact that no, they feel comfortable doing all that, they feel themselves by doing that, they feel really them doing that. So it's it's just crazy how Mahadev does all that in a very smooth way that people don't really feel, they don't even have this phase wherein they feel, am I doing something wrong, or am I really in the path, or is it right what I'm doing? So it's like the hint of freedom that one feels after really walking this path, and the openness that he feels. Like one of a very good memories of Mahadev breaking the general stereotype was when we were in a retreat. We were one of the retreats, we were having our lunch. I i had to be sitting beside him and eating my lunch. We were eating and then we were almost done. At the end, Mahadev wanted to eat some sweet. So he looked into my plate. I had a sweet which was there. He just grabbed a spoon, took a scoop from my plate, and then he started eating. I was like, oh, this never really happens. Not the people around, not at all gurus that I think they were. Even like generally speaking, not even the friends around would really do that. They have their own sanitary issues, like what if something gets spreaded and all. But then he never thought twice about it to just grab a spoon and take a scoop and eat. So it's like it shows the level of openness, the level of freedom that one is supposed to have to be in this path, the level of trust that one needs to have. People even think it's hard to trust a person in that level, but then I would say that is the easiest to do than doing all the sadhanas, than doing all the meditations. The one thing that you can essentially do is surrender to the one who you really feel he is the one. And I would say I am grateful for everything that he has provided, everything that Mahadev has provided, everything that Devi has provided, everything that my parents have provided for me to be in the place that I am right now. So With this, I would like to start the mantra jap of Batuk Bhairav. So please get your things ready. Keep your diyas to keep the things ready for the mantra jap to start. Just give me a thumbs up when people are ready so that I can start. Om Batuk Bhairavaya Namah. 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 Om Batuk Bhairavaय 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 Namah. Om Batuk Bhairavaye 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 Namah.
Yeah, please continue one more, Madhav.
Before I start one more round, I would just like to say first 10 to 15 mantras I'll be doing absolutely slow. Try to just absorb the frequency which is happening through the mantra, the presence around you, and the upliftment of the energies which is happening within you. Om Batuk Bhairavai Namah. 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 Om Batuk Bhairavaya 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 Namah. Please complete if you have leftover more jobs to do, and then try to just absorb the energy which is present around you and in you. Please drink the water that you have kept in front of you. With this, I thank everyone and Mahadev for this opportunity. Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi.
Thank you, Chikritas, for sharing your experience and all. Now I'm gonna play a video as our usual, like a video about Dattatreya Swami.